Do you like this river?
Well, I love this river, and I love Chiang Khan. After a few weeks in the wilderness, spending a couple of days relaxing in this very cool little town on the banks of the Mekong was exactly what we needed. Great food, great beer, and a bit of exercise biking along the waterfront. We even find time for a couple of excursions. One for the kids at Wat Phra Phutthabat Kwai with its hundreds of rabbits, and I really enjoyed Phutthabat Historical Park, despite the rain.
Come and join us as we begin our trip along the Mekong in Chiang Khan.
In the morning, we hiked down from the stunning pine meadows of Phu Soi Dao. I'll tell you to check out the story on that, but if you're watching this, you probably already have. Welcome to all the new subscribers. It is so cool to have you all along.
What are you? Superman? A tiger.
As the crow flies, Phu Soi Dao is only 75 kilometers away from Chiang Khan. For us, though, we had a few large mountains and a big corner of Laos in the way. That meant a 3.5-hour drive, but fortunately for us, it was along some of Loei Province's most scenic mountain roads. We stopped only to enjoy the view of the 500-year-old Wat Si Po Chai from across the rice fields. A bit more driving, and we soon had our first glimpse of the Mekong. Truly one of the world's great rivers. We settled into our hotel, had a hot shower, and enjoyed the views across the water until dusk fell.
You can share. ข้าวไม่ทันค่ะ
We had no dinner plans other than to eat what we could find on Chiang Khan's walking street, which is open every evening.
He's cutting it off the stick.
Trying it? Let me see.
What's it like? What do you think, Henry? They're teeny. They're so small, but they're delicious. Here, one for Charlie. Here, beautiful boy. There you go, my friend.
On a Sunday evening during the slowest weeks of the off-season, it was very, very quiet. Still, a nice way to end the day. If the previous night had been a bit quiet, the next morning was completely silent. I was really eager to try Chiang Khan's famous stuffed pa tong ko. Fried dough sticks are a popular breakfast food all across the region, but here they stuff them with sweet or savory fillings. But everything was closed. I'd heard that there was sometimes a stall in the wet market, but not today. I searched for something else while Kat bought some chicken to tide the kids over. We gave up, walked back the way we came, and made other plans. Fortunately, those plans were very good. I don't know the name of this shop in English. The Thai is Ran Soi Sao Khao Piak Sain, and it's located at the eastern end of the walking street. A few bowls of rice noodles, nice and chewy in a rich broth with a poached egg and Vietnamese sausage. Just excellent. Highly recommend. Oh, and some pa tong ko, which is pretty good, even unstuffed. After lunch, we saw these bees. We had no idea what kind they were, which we took as a sign it was time to go home and hit the books for a bit.
The kids are still on school break, but we've been trying to work formal study into the day's activities.
What are you doing? Mouse.
But we can't always keep the room free from distractions.
It's just... it's going right up to your ear.
A field trip seemed like a good way to escape the grasshopper invasion. In strictly spiritual terms, the reputation of Wat Phra Phutthabat Pu Kwai Gun stems from the footprint of the Buddha it houses. I also appreciated the carved wooden doors showing scenes from the Buddha's life. But there's another reason this temple's so famous. Rabbits. Hundreds of rabbits. Making merit, or tambun in Thai, is a core principle in Thai Buddhism. It involves performing a good deed to generate positive karma. In this case, by buying some leafy greens to feed to the rabbits that live on the temple grounds.
I don't know how to feed them the leaves. The leaves just don't fit through.
The kids generated a lot of good karma that day. And when they found out they could join the rabbits inside the temple grounds, they generated even more.
Oh yeah, he got some food. Daddy, he got some food. Don't worry. Charlie's scared of the bunnies. I'm not. Okay. They're called baby bunnies.
From the temple, we tried to go to Chiang Khan's famous skywalk overlooking the river, but it was closed for the week. The off-season does require some flexibility, so we went back to the hotel for a backpacker's lunch. A simple lunch of dried strawberries, potato chips, tuna on crackers, pot noodle.
That's how we roll.
After that questionable lunch, we decided to take advantage of the lack of tourists to ride bikes along the promenade. Yep, Charlie, can you see me?
Yeah.
Who's that? Yeah?
I saw a cow.
Stay on that side. There you go. How's the Chiang Khan bike riding?
Hard.
Is it hard?
My face red?
Yeah, a little pink.
It's not hard, it's just hot. It's hot. It's that.
Oh, it's no big deal. Bit of a
Dirty hands.
bike issue. But Mum's got it.
Dad, did I knock the chain out?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to be the reason that Mommy got her hands all dirty.
You're always the reason Mommy gets her hands all dirty.
Dad. Mom, how do you know how to do that?
I've done it before in my life, but it's a little hard because just mechanic mom.
Oh, no.
Big belly.
See how Mum's repair job's done.
What? Come on. Big bum bum.
Don't worry,
Do you like this river?
Bike riding is thirsty work, so we decided to resume the morning studies at a riverside bar we'd passed 4 or 5 times riding up and down the promenade. I've seen worse places to spend a couple of hours catching up on our work, and another advantage of Joe Beer. There weren't any bugs to interrupt our studies. That might have been thanks to this guy.
Where is he?
How does that happen?
I picked him up.
Oh,
and I was holding him like this and he jumped up.
It's always Henry. Our lunch that day had somehow left us feeling unsatisfied, so we walked over to Heon Luangprabang, which serves excellent northern Thai and Laotian food. No real filming here. We just ate wonderful food and walked back home for the night.
Izzy, would you like some fish, honey?
We left Chiang Khan early in the morning, bound for Udon Thani. Small roads and small villages, and also the closest we've ever come in Thailand to running out of fuel. Which wasn't that close, but still. Our destination was Phutthabat Historical Park, which is not an easy place to describe. Throughout the park are hundreds of oddly shaped sandstone formations, which have fascinated people for at least the last 3,000 years. Under the oddly shaped rocks are prehistoric cave paintings as well as Dvaravati and Khmer temple sanctuaries. This has been a sacred place for millennia. There was so much to see. You would need at least 2 hours to cover the entire site, and we were more than ready to do it. But the weather was not cooperating. Before long, the stones were doing what they've likely done for people for thousands of years, protecting us from the rain. But even rain can't keep a good bug man down.
Nothing stops a bug hunter.
When the rain finally let up a bit, we visited Ha Nang Usa, the park's most famous site. It stands on a stone shelf marked by sacred boundary stones. We stood beneath it for as long as we dared in the weather and then made our way back down the trail. Coming up next, we visit exhilarating Bueng Province, from the terrifying heights of Wat Phu Tok to the peaceful cascades of Kenari Waterfall. We just couldn't believe how wonderfully scenic Thailand's newest province turned out to be. This one is going to be a lot of fun. A bit of a warning, we walk on top of some very tall things. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.